We're not live. We're recording this time. Hello, I'm Anavultus, and welcome to an amazing just playing RuneScape here. How about you on your end? How's it going?
Yeah, I'm pretty well, but I'm doing some stuff. I'm hitting with the Unreal Engine logos, some
Unreal
Bethesda
Engine.
games,
Do you
so
have
some real
uh,
high graphics bullshit,
do you have a
and seizure
license?
warnings, of course.
Do you
What?
have a license to develop Unreal Engine?
No, I'm looking at their logo. I gotta say, it's a decent engine.
Yeah, it is. It's a pretty good engine, Unreal Engine. There are lots of good games on Unreal. I love me a little bit of Unreal, on the
Love
download.
myself a little bit of Unreal.
Unreal.
Oh God, you be tripping. Okay.
Yeah, I
I'm
like
just,
to walk around. Maybe sometimes I trip, and I
trip.
that's fine.
Oh,
Um,
so you tripping is what she's saying.
yeah, I trip. I walk around, and
Yeah.
there's some people that plant some weird grass in their yards that's really really thick.
Oh, thick ass grass.
So when you walk on it, you
One
can trip.
thing I've never heard of, but okay, you know
You
what?
could-
Why not? Thick
You
ass
can really
grass.
trip out on that, and it's not a fun time. It's just thinking, oh, you've got a lawn, but the grass is just this weird grass. You can't run in that. How are you gonna play the sports ball? How you gonna score the goals? You can't, because you can't run. Feels bad, man.
That's specific. Sure.
Yeah,
Why
feel
not?
very sorry.
Okay. It feels bad, man. Okay.
Feels bad. Yeah, it does. But not as bad as Venezuela's economy. There you
God
go.
damn it, man. That's weird, bro.
Yeah.
Just roasting some niggas. Word.
Oh yeah, yeah.
All right.
Oh, speaking about RuneScape and
Yeah.
Venezuela's economy, there's people that legitimately gave up on getting real life jobs because they could simply make more money on RuneScape.
I can relate.
In Venezuela.
I can so goddamn relate. Because that happens to me all the fucking time.
Yeah.
You playing games all day, watching YouTube videos, thinking, hey, why did I get a job? And then you remember, it's Morocco. Ain't nobody got time for that, and you can't even get it.
Yeah. You
So
go
I'm like,
into
you know
the
what?
in the wilderness, get the green dragons, and really what's racist? Come on.
Everything, money. Everything.
What, you don't like green dragons?
I would love me a dragon, money. Why not? Why not get some of these thick ass dragons? Who knows?
Yeah. And you just kill them, get their drops, make a lot of big bucks.
Wait, hold on. Get their what, nigga?
Get their drops.
The drops. What you mean?
Drops. You never played an RPG?
Drops. I thought you said drops. I thought you were giving some sort of never mind. I'm not gonna finish that sentence.
What, you want AIDS? Is that what you want?
Wait, what? Alright, now what you tripping on? What you mean AIDS though?
Yeah. You ever had AIDS before? It's not a great time.
Oh, I'm pretty sure you could tell. Yeah. You would know. You would know. You crazy ass.
I am,
Yeah.
my son. I respect you.
Out of nowhere.
Son.
Sorry.
When you were born, it put a real big smile on my face, and I remember growing up on the mean streets of Casablanca, and I met the king one day, and the king said, I've got it made. I'm the king, but you're growing up on the mean streets, and that means that when you make it to the top, you'll really have earned it. And then I said, wow, king, that's very deep. Thank you very much. Now, could you please tell me where I can report my neighbors for tax evasion? And then he told me, and then I reported them.
What type of bullshit story is this, bro?
There you go.
Sound like me when I'm telling my stories.
And
It's so
then
wild. I swear to God, they're fake.
and then I had you, my son. I'm very proud of you.
Other gay niggas in the orphanage. You know what I'm
I'm-
saying?
I'm very
100%
proud of
tripping.
you.
What?
I couldn't always be there for you. I haven't always been there for you, as a father should. But
Speaking of fathers, my nigga,
Yeah.
alright? Speaking of fathers,
Yeah.
I gotta ask. just one general question, my nigga, okay? It's very normal. Do you think, right?
Yeah.
Most black parents dip on their children, you know, go get them cigarettes and then never return? Do you think it's an accurate representation of black parenting?
In the U.S. and Canada, it does happen quite a lot. Yes, they do dip.
Yep.
But the fact that it's happening in Canada means that it actually has not a lot to do with slavery and segregation, because that stuff wasn't nearly as big in Canada.
True.
So it means that it's more of a cultural thing of how things are today, rather than as a result of past prejudices and things like that.
I'll give you that. That's factual, my nigga. You got that right.
Yeah. It's my dude, my Negro.
Right. You saying that just sounds so like unintentionally racist, right?
It's not racist. Negro is not a racist word. You know, I'm a Negro in RuneScape. I'm black. See, that's Negro.
Black.
Literally black. You know, most people that call themselves black, they aren't black. Okay. But I say that Negro is actually on the U.S. Census as a self-designation. So there's a lot of people in the United States that call themselves Negro. And it used to be a popular thing to call people. Yeah.
By the way, I gotta ask a homie a question. All right.
Yeah.
That game you told me about, the Kingdoms thing. Okay.
Kingdoms,
yeah?
Crusader Kings. Yeah.
Yeah, Crusader Kings. I got it. You know?
Okay.
I got the game. The homeboy got his own way of getting shit. Okay.
Okay. Don't tell me about it.
Only half illegal. All right.
I don't need to know the details.
What?
I don't need to know the details of how you got it.
Yeah, it's okay. Otherwise, you would report me for singing. You know, reported for singing. All right. My question, okay?
Yeah.
It's quite simple. How do you play the game?
Okay, I was worried for a second there when you.
Okay, the tutorial didn't teach me anything.
Tutorial.
Yeah, the whole thing where they give you a pre-made class and tell you to play a story so you get the feels of it. I didn't know how to progress anything throughout the game. It was so weird. So, the professional horse cropper over here, can you tell us your secrets?
Okay. So first of all, what you want to do in the game? Do you have any DLCs for it, or is it just the base game?
Nigga, I got all the DLC.
All the DLC. You know? Okay.
All of it.
So you gotta pick a focus. You gotta at the top of the game there'll be little things that show up. Okay. And you gotta click on each of them and decide what to do with them. So they'll give let's say you're not married, so you get a chance to get married. That's important. Always be married in the game. Always.
You know what's funny?
Yeah.
That is literally, not figuratively, literally the opposite of real life. You know, you never want to get married, especially out of nowhere. In this game, it's always married first.
Yeah, but
okay?
The reason why you should get married in the game is because it gives your government better stats if you get married.
So it's the opposite of real life, you know? Because these hoes be tripping, man. You get married, they take half your shit, all your kids, and literally, like, make you have the equivalent of $30,000 in debt in child support. So, yeah.
Yeah. If
I had a friend who had that once, you know, he be tripping. He went to the hood to hang out, and he was never the same, you know?
Yeah, if you are Islamic in the game, you can have up to 4 wives, I think, but you.
Oh yes.
But only the main one is the one that gives you stat bonuses.
Great. I have way too many ideas of how that might work. I'll tell you how I know these things. It's through history. Yeah. We do have some homies who be tripping and marrying 7 wives, and I can't tell if they're the best heroes or the worst villains, you know?
Yeah. If you really want to, you can pick the seduction focus and get side hoes, but you can get in a lot of trouble if people find out.
Yeah, no, but I know one thing, okay?
Yeah?
These Moroccan females, they hold a grudge twice. as long as forever. I know that doesn't necessarily make sense, but if you're with them, you know what that means, okay? Every
Yeah.
market man knows, right?
Yeah.
They worse than side hoes. You think the US is bad with them side chicks? Nah, nigga. You can't even talk to a female who's in a relationship in here. You do that, you get both physically castrated and religiously castrated and sexually castrated, okay? No one gets the pootie wop. You get ashamed for religion. And what's worse, no female will talk to you because you're designated as a fuckboy. Literally happened to one of my friends because he was tripping, you know? He tried to get two hoes at the same time. Didn't work out well, okay? Did not work out well. Luckily he's not in prison, but I'll tell you one thing. He's certainly not happy.
Yeah, and one thing I did once, I took the seduction focus, and I cucked an important person, and then I switched over to the dueling focus, and because he found out I cucked him, he wanted to fight me, so I not the dueling focus, it's the war focus, but you can duel people. So then I dueled him, and he got injured, and before he recovered from his injury, I dueled him again, even though it was dishonorable, and then I killed him. So there you go. I cucked him, and I killed him.
I'll tell you one thing. That's one way to get rid of evidence. One question though. Was the character gay? Because it sounds like you were smashing the nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, I was smashing his wife.
I can't tell what's worse. I love having the fact, right, that both of us just say these things, like, without any shame, you know, just, you know, I was smashing the homie's wife. Ain't nothing bad about it, you know, ain't nothing bad with it. I swear to God, man, we're tripping too much.
And another thing you have to do is you have to get counselors in to run your government.
Yeah, well, you need some sort of government officials to help you out.
So what I recommend is, if you're small, you always put one of the guys on tax collecting and the other guy on training troops in your capital, so that you have.
You get all the resources. I got you.
Yeah, if you're big, it's actually better to just have them research technology.
That way you can get like higher technological advancements and focus on the same shit you're already doing, but faster, just like in normal life, you know?
Yeah.
Well, we already have phones, we just need it more convenient, you know? You can never have enough convenience.
Yeah. You also have to make sure that you have children.
Yeah?
Yeah, because if you have children, then your children can inherit. And if you don't have children, your dynasty will die out and you'll lose the game.
Oh, I know what you mean. Always be smashing. Now, my question, right? The important one is, what do they inherit? You know, do they inherit your lineage, money, skills? You know, like in RPGs.
They inherit your money and your titles.
That's it.
And
that's worthless, my nigga. You gotta inherit the homie's battle tactics and skill sets.
Well,
back shit out.
They can somewhat inherit that as well, and also if you have a genetic defect, they can inherit that as well.
Oh, wait, can you make your character disabled?
Yes, you can.
Yes, so it does work.
Yeah, and you can make your character dumb. You can make your character inbred if too many people close in the family have children together.
Yeah, they always be smashing for real. Yep.
But sometimes you get giants. You know, people really tall.
Like in height or actual giant? Like you smashing giants?
They're really tall in height, and they're stronger in combat. But when they get old, there's a high chance of them getting really weak because their body can't handle being so big.
That is really hilarious, because I know a friend like that. He's actually 8 feet tall. It was funny, you know. He didn't get like old or anything. It's just that when he tried to do some training, right?
Yeah.
To get more buff, it did the opposite effect with his height, where he couldn't control it half the time because his height and build were just not the same thing, you know?
Yeah.
It's like being a scrawny tall person. You're more of a basketball player than a wrestler. So yeah, that happens.
Yeah, and you can get eunuchs, people that have their stuff cut off.
Wait, what you mean? No, I don't know what that is. Hold
Like,
on. What you mean? Yeah.
well, they can't have children because their reproductive organs are cut off.
No, I know what that means, but but why though? Like, why is that a thing in any universe?
Well,
So
there's actually
born
multiple
without no
reasons
dick, or-
why people did it. One is if you don't want someone to have children, for example, let's say a different branch of your dynasty or something, you can,
Yeah.
historically, some might cut them off. Another one is if you want to have someone, a man, grow up to have a high-pitched singing voice. That was another reason why they did it. Another one is if you want to put a servant in charge of your many wives or concubines, you don't want them to mess with the ladies, so you can cut off there as well.
The last one makes sense, you know? But the singing voice, my nigga, for real? Like, you just...
Yeah, they're called the castrati.
So cut your dick off.
It's very big in Italy.
I'm pretty sure you know all about that.
Yeah, I read a book on it.
100%
Yeah.
sure you know all about that.
I'm a very intelligent person.
Oh, I can tell, my nigga. I can 100% tell you be fucking. But seriously though, why? Just why?
Because when you have a young boy, okay,
Yeah.
he can sing in a high voice, okay.
Yeah.
But when he grows older, the testosterone changes his voice. But if you cut off the testicles, okay, then there won't be as much testosterone, which means that his voice won't change. So he can keep the high-pitched voice.
You know what I love? The whole logic is out. The concept of it.
And it used to be, in Europe anyway, that there weren't a lot of women in theaters and operas, so the female roles in musicals would be played by high-pitched voice men. Yeah, and a lot of these were
at least that's one way to make a trap.
Yeah, it's a trap. Yeah.
Never trap them hoes. All right, so. Now I do have a very important question, okay?
Okay.
And don't take this the wrong way. It's just for research.
Just for research.
Just for your research. How many animals can you smash in the game? Because we already talked about a nigga who smashed his horse, which I got so weirded out by that. But now I'm intrigued.
So there's two types of animal characters, as far as I know. There's
like elves, dwarves, goblins.
There's dwarves, but they're just short people.
Okay.
There's two types of animals in the game. There's horses and there's polar bears.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. I don't think you can smash anything else besides those.
You know what I gotta know?
Yeah?
Is why the polar bears of all the types?
It's because the game designers are memers. They have a meme. They have a reference to Jan Mayen, which is an island somewhere.
What? Wait, Jan what?
Don't worry about it. It's none of your concern.
That makes me more intrigued than anything. What you mean, Jan Mayen or whatever that was called?
It's a popular reference. In fact, another game. It's
what?
Europa Universalis 4. You can actually have an entire invasion of polar bears happen, where they
an entire invasion of polar bears. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, like legitimately, how would that even work? Asking the real question.
I don't know. It's a meme, all right. It's
Yes,
a meme.
you don't question it. It's
Don't question.
just memeable. Okay, you just meme it. You know, just do it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. You can be tripping on. Now, I am finished with my preparations. Alright? So do you want me
14,
to play
88.
this shit? Okay, do you want me to get it? You know?
Play what?
Think it, are you for real? You forgot what we were doing?
Well, you were playing the what detective game you were talking about?
I'm assuming. Okay, it's a brand new game, just came out. Your boy had to put his OP hacks on and
OP.
get the shit, okay?
Alright.
So I want to ask, are you down with the sus?
Go ahead and play it, man. Go ahead.
Alright, great. So I'll put my shit, you know, recording stuff, and you just hit him up with another intro, like we do on every weekend.
My crafting level's not high enough to cut diamond quite yet.
By the way, speaking of crafting levels, how much craft did you smoke with the game? Now, how higher of levels have you gotten since last time? Because if you are as much of a nerd as I know you are, when it comes to RuneScape, you probably went like 50 levels higher than last time.
No,
just in one day.
The higher you get, the harder it is to level up.
Well, that's called nigga. God damn, I know what that is. It's the classic thing for RPGs. But I want to ask, are you a weeb enough to get higher stats? Okay.
RuneScape is not a weeaboo game.
What?
Don't compare RuneScape to weeaboo games. That's disrespectful.
RuneScape is the pinnacle of weeabooness. Okay.
Okay, what's so weeaboo about RuneScape?
Nigga, the memes alone, you know, the memes alone already classified as that, okay? I don't even need to add any more context. That's all you need to know.
Disgraceful.
Disgraceful.
Disgrace.
I brought disgrace to your family? Huh?
You have disgraced yourself. That's all I'm gonna say.
Myself. Wow. Okay, that actually hurt me a lot. You know,
Yeah.
emotionally.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. I'll end this as an episode and I'll start another one. All right, so we can have a new intro. Okay.
Hey, really? Wait, then the video's like what, 2 minutes long?
No, it's more than 20 minutes. Come on.
Wait,
So
we've been doing this for 20 minutes?
yeah.
Crack is one hell of a drug, man. I keep forgetting what I'm doing.
All right.
I
Thank
gotta
you all
remember
for
not to
watching.
do as much speed as before.
Don't kill yourselves. Remember etika. And I will be seeing you all next time. Anavultus over and out. Might makes right.